Your rank and full name?
Sergeant First Class Joel Kane.
All right, and what's your job title?
I am the Mortar Platoon Sergeant for 2-8 Infantry.
And look at me now, the camera.
Yeah.
And what company?
HHC 2-8 Infantry.
All right. What's your hometown?
Lenexa, Kansas.
Can you spell that?
Lenexa.
And how long have you been in the Army?
17 years.
What was the purpose of today's training?
Purpose of today's training is to
and you know, if you mess up, go ahead and start over.
All right. The purpose of today's training is to certify the fact that we're now working with the by, with, and through of the Iraqi security forces concept. We've taken their mortar systems, which they have obtained from Serbia, and we have applied some of our techniques, though they don't all work because it's different systems. We've taken what we know and tried to add to their abilities to employ their mortar systems. We've given them advanced map reading courses and some gun training drills so that they can take their crews and start to form mortar companies.
How long has the training been?
The training's been going on for 6 months now. This is the final day. They just completed a competition to see if they've taken those lessons and been able to apply them in a real-world situation.
How do the mortar capabilities, how is that going to help the Iraqi Army?
Well, as in our Army, the only organic asset that the battalion has for indirect fire is the mortar platoon. And with this, that gives them a more immediate capability to hit targets with indirect fire, provide suppression, neutralization, and the ability to destroy targets.
And how do you think the training has gone?
The training has gone well. It's been a little slow. Some of the more advanced concepts took a little while for them to catch on, but eventually, with repetition, things have gone well, very well. I've been very impressed with their ability to learn.
And what about just working with these guys for a while? Have you guys developed more of a bond or a relationship?
Oh yes, very much so. These soldiers have adapted very well to Sergeant Schmidt and myself, my assistant instructor, and every day has been a very fun experience during the days of the week that we train.
Well, actually, Sergeant, what's the best part about working with these guys?
At this time, it's a joy to be able to get out here in this environment and be able to work with somebody, because on a daily basis, my soldiers have other missions, and being able to talk about mortars has been very infrequently during these deployments, as we operate mostly as a dismounted infantry platoon rather than an indirect fire platoon. So it's been very enjoyable in that aspect.
How many times have you deployed to Iraq?
This is my second tour to Iraq.
Have you seen any improvements to the Iraqi security forces?
Yes, overall, they're a much more professional system than the last time I was here. Last time I worked with the National Police and not the Army so much, but these soldiers have really impressed me. There's some very good non-commissioned officers and officers that are starting to show the ability to take the lead away from coalition forces.